Bringing the lights around you, hanging paper angels, painting little devils on the roof. Oh, the furnace winds are flickering her wings about your face. In a cloud of incense, smells like heaven in this place. I can't eat, I can't sleep, still I hunger for you when you look at me. That face, those eyes, all the sinful pleasures deep inside. Tell me how you know now the ways and means of getting in underneath my skin. You were always my original sin. Tell me why I shudder inside every time we begin this dangerous game. 'Cause you were always my original sin. A dream will fly the moment that you open up your eyes. A dream is just a riddle, ghosts from every corner of your life. Up in the balcony, all the Romeos are bleeding for your hand, blowing theater kisses, reciting lines they don't understand. But I can't eat, I can't sleep, still I hunger for you when you look at me. That face and those eyes, all the sinful pleasures deep inside. Tell me how you know now the ways and means of getting in underneath my skin. 'Cause you were always my original sin. Tell me how I shudder inside each time we begin this dangerous game. 'Cause you were always my original sin. Tell me how you know now the ways and means of getting in underneath my skin. 'Cause you were always my original sin. Tell me why I shudder inside each time we begin this dangerous game. You were always my original sin. Greetings. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Starting out with a little bit of Elton John today. That was from Songs from the West Coast, one of my favorite albums that he put out in the sort of the second part of his career, post 1980-ish. Maybe I should call this like the third part of his career, post 1990-ish. Anyway, it's called Original Sin. It was released as a single, didn't really go anywhere on the charts, but I thought it was a gorgeous song. Let's say hi to some people. Who's here? Thomas, how we doing? Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson, got you covered. Knock, knock, knocking on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan. All right, thanks. Trace Montgomery's here. He says, hey, Steve, hope you're doing well. On the slim chance you happen to learn it since a few weeks ago, I'll put in a request for Ragamuffin Man again. If not, then maybe some Toto. Got you in the queue. Thanks, Trace. Mo joining us here from Graz, Austria. Says, can you play My Love by Paul McCartney and Wings, or Lawyers, Guns, and Money by Warren Zevon, or Rosalinda's Eyes by Billy Joel, or Steppin' Out by Joe Jackson? Okay. Got you in the queue there, Moritz. Thank you. He says, by the way, congratulations to you for the Super Bowl. I was a bit angry as a massive 49ers fan, but at least a likable team like the Chiefs did win. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really against the 49ers, actually. I have a long history, actually, liking the 49ers a lot. I've got two reasons. One, I grew up in the era of Joe Montana, and he was my favorite player in the NFL, and he had a great crew of people around him. He's throwing passes to the greatest wide receiver of all time, in my view, Jerry Rice. He was handing off to one of the best running backs in the NFL at the time, Roger Craig. And when he wasn't handing it to Roger Craig, he was giving it to the best, I'm convinced, was the best fullback in the league at that time, Tom Rathman. And of course, he had a couple other good targets like John Taylor out in the receiver core for him. Brent Jones is a tight end, and of course, back in the secondary on defense, they had Ronnie Lott. So it was a heck of a crew, I got to tell you. Fun to watch. And then, of course, my regional team that I've always followed is the Denver Broncos, and at the height of their glory in the early 90s, they were coached by Mike Shanahan, who's the father of Kyle Shanahan, who's the 49ers coach now. So I definitely have nothing against those guys. I just I'm only a few hours away from Kansas City, so sort of a regional thing. Also, I thought everything everybody was saying about Taylor Swift was so stupid that I kind of wanted them to all have their heads explode as a result of the Chiefs winning. So there we go. Here we go. But I'm sorry, that was a tough loss. It was hard to watch anybody have to lose that game. Hell of a match. All right, Bill Hasty's here. How about Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney? All right, thanks, Bill. Ruth Hooker's here. All right, she dropped some comments on Facebook earlier, or some requests on Facebook earlier, so ought to be getting to one or more of those. Stephen McKibben, how you doing, my friend? This fella is recovering nicely after a minor health scare, so I'm glad he's back at home, and wanted to hear some music to honor the recently departed Toby Keith. That's coming your way here soon. Al Smith is here. Hey, Steve, nice to be able to watch and listen to you at the same time. Watch football, but listen to you. Aloha. All right, that's great. Aloha to you, and mahalo for being here. Aiden Swinson says, hi, Steve. I'm seeing Billy Joel in Vegas for the first time this November. I'm so excited. Did you play Matter of Trust and or I'd Go to Extremes? Okay. Good tunes, both. And enjoy that show. I saw him there myself at that very venue, little over a year and a half ago, February of 2022. So I guess actually, what am I saying? It's 2 years ago. 2 years ago this month. Anyway, it's a great experience. Jake Strapoli is here. Hey, can you play Garden Party by Ricky Nelson or Drift Away by Dobie Gray? All right, both good songs. Thanks, Jake. Kurt Gibson, excuse me. Hey, Steve, can you do Tonight by Elton John? Ooh, that's a beautiful one. Haven't tried that in a spell, but we'll see what we can do. Jimmy Lewis just says, happy Sunday evening, Piano Man Steve. Enjoying the show. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. All right. Well, I got quite a few requests already, so let's just get started on a few of them. We're going to start by playing the song for Stephen McKibben. This is a Toby Keith song. Toby Keith passed away recently. I had a complicated relationship with Toby Keith's music. Some of it I just absolutely loved. Some of it was very culturally divisive here in America, and I didn't care for that so much. But I always enjoyed playing his music because his voice and my voice lined up really well. So I always enjoyed doing his tunes. And when he was on, man, he was on. And I chose a song that was a decent-sized hit for him, but Toby had kind of two career swaths. There was the music that went on his first Greatest Hits album, and that was, some of it was his own pen and had a lot of success. I mean, he had a good hit single success. But then he kind of, at that point, when he renegotiated his record deal, he kind of took creative control back and started doing some things more in his own voice. And again, like I say, I love some of it. I don't like some of it so much, but but he really exploded in that second half. But I wanted to play a song that was really, I thought was a fantastic tune with a great performance by him vocally from his first swath of hits, and it's called "And We Were in Love." And this came out in probably 97, 96, 97. I was working in a record store at the time, back when we used to sell physical, records, cassette tapes, and CDs. So this was all the rage for a few weeks there at the top of the country charts. It goes like this. So Toby passed away about a week ago, a little over a week ago, from stomach cancer. So we'll send this out as an RIP to a pretty original voice in country music. I could invent a time machine, maybe we'd both be 17. Cruising in my first car, naked like movie stars on a Friday night. You remember those Friday nights, and we were a rock, ready to roll. There was a fire down in our souls, and all the whole world had to stand still, turn around us, 'cause that was the deal. And oh, how those nights would flow in like wine, when I was all yours and you were all mine. And we were in love. Yeah, we were in love. I can still see you when I sleep. There is a picture I still keep. You with your hair in the wind, and me with that crazy grin under summer sky. a fire down in our souls, and all the whole world had to stand still, turn around us, 'cause that was the deal. And oh, how those nights went flowing like wine, when I was all yours and you were all mine, and we were in love. Yeah, we were in love. I know it sounds crazy, but baby, you're still the one. So let's find a way to bring back the days that our hearts were forever young, and we were in rock, ready to roll, and there was a fire down in our souls, and all the whole world had to stand still, turn around us, 'cause that was the deal. And oh, how those nights went flowing like wine, when I was all yours and you were all mine, and we were in love. Yeah, we were in love. Yeah, we were in love. Oh, we were in love. All right. Here goes, Stephen. Thanks for the request. Get feeling better, my friend. All right. I know we've done an Elton John song already. This one came in the requests ahead of the show. And this is going out to our friend Ruth Hooker. Whoa, little Jeannie, you got so much love. Little Jeannie, and you take it where it strikes. You give it to the likes of me. Oh, little Jeannie, you got so much love. Little Jeannie, see you when I can, and you make me all a man can be. I want you to be my man. I want you to be my lover. Whoa, there were others, you know, who would treat you cruel. My eyes quit working. And oh, Jeannie, you were always someone's fool. Little Jeannie, you got so much time. Little Jeannie, though you've grown beyond your years, you still retain the fears suddenly shiny and new. Oh, Jeannie, I'm so in love with you. All right. Thanks, Ruth. Okay, let's change gears here. This one's going out to our friend Thomas, George. Let me hydrate. Wow! As he came into the window with the sound of a crescendo, came into her apartment with the bloodstains on the carpet, ran underneath the table. You could see she was unable, so she ran into the bedroom. She was struck down, it was her doom. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sound in the window, then he struck you, crescendo, Annie. Came in your apartment, the bloodstains on the carpet. Then you ran into the bedroom, you were struck down, it was your doom. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. So they came into the outway, it was Sunday, what a black day. Knocked them out, resuscitations, sounded heartbeats, intimidations. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sound of the window, then he struck you, crescendo, Annie. Came into your apartment, leather bloodstains on the carpet. Then he ran into the bedroom, you were struck down, it was your doom. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. For those of you who've watched the video, you'll know that this is very well placed. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sound of the window, then he struck you, crescendo, Annie. Came into your apartment, and the bloodstains on the carpet. I don't know. Sorry, this is hard to read, and it's really fast. Then you ran into the bedroom, it was your doom. You were struck down, it was your doom. I don't know. I hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Then we're all supposed to die. Okay. Thanks, Thomas. That's an interesting challenge every time. All righty. What else do we have? All right. This is for our friend Mo over in Austria. Let's get the lyrics loaded up here. When I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love. It's understood, it's in the hands of my love. And my love does it good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cupboard's bare, I still find something there with my love. It's understood, it's everywhere with my love. And my love does it good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't ever ask me why, Lord, I'll never say goodbye to my love. It's understood, it's everywhere with my love. My love does it good. Woo. Whoa. Thanks, Mo. All right. Let's take a trip to the 1980s here. Sorry, Trace, I don't have the one that you were talking about, the ragamuffin thing. Apologize. But you said, how about maybe some Toto? We'll see if we can pull this one off. Drums echo in the night. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flights. Wounded wings reflect the stars and guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melody. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to drag you away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Oh. Wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless and longing for some solitary company. Oops. There we go. I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. Sorry, I'm trying to play this in a different key and I screwed it up. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the never had. Oh. Let me try that again. Hurry, boy, it's waiting there for you. Well, that was certainly a little spotty. Best I could do on short notice. Thanks, Trace. All right, let's get some Billy Joel in here. For Aiden, let's see, what do we have? Matter of Trust or I Go to Extremes. Who? Two difficult, well, two that are hard to choose from. Let's see. I haven't done this one in forever. Forever sauce, I say. Did that wrong. Told you I haven't played it in forever. Best sign that I haven't played something in a while is when I launch into it with confidence, but I'm in the wrong key. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Thanks, Aiden. See if I've got time later in the show to do the other one too. Okay, Jake Strapoli wants to hear a little Ricky Nelson and or a little Dobie Gray. Okay. Both of these are songs that we have done for the Sunday Jams with the YouTube Music Mafia over the last almost year. Started, I think, in March. I'll have to look back. Might have been April, but anyway, we haven't missed a single Sunday and still having a lot of fun with it. This was a soulful favorite of mine from the 1970s by Dobie Gray, and then it was revived in the early 2000s by Uncle Kracker and had a little cameo by Dobie Gray before he passed away. Day after day I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. Know that's a game that I hate to lose. When I'm feeling the strain, it ain't a shame. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Take me away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. Don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you to carry me through. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Take me away. When my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. Well, thanks for the joy that you're giving me. Want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony, they help me along, making me strong. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah! Hey, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Whoa, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Take me away. Thanks, Jake. And I'm going to do Jake's other request just because it's in a fairly low part of my range, so give my voice a little bit of a break. We've been doing some fairly challenging songs here. Not that that's a problem, just whenever possible I like to mix them up with things that are a little easier to sing so that the ones that are hard to sing aren't the only thing I'm doing all night. Okay. This is to a boyhood hero of mine back when I used to watch old reruns of The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet on the Disney Channel as just a little lad. One of my first rock and roll heartbreaks, actually, was New Year's Eve 1985 when Rick Nelson's plane crashed and killed him and his band. And anyway, so I never got a chance to see Rick, and I was, what would I have been? I was 8 years old. I had just turned 8 in November, and this happened in December. Went to a garden party, reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. I got to the garden party, they all knew my name, no one recognized me, I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. People came from miles around, everyone was there. Yoko brought a walrus, there was music in the air. And over in the corner, over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes hid Dylan's shoes, wearing his disguise. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. See, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. Da 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 la da da da. Played them all the old songs, I thought that's why they came. No one heard the music, it didn't look the same. I said hello to Mary Lou, said she belongs to me. Then I sang a song about a honky-tonk, and it was time to leave. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. See, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da 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 la da da. Someone opened up the closet door, out stepped Johnny Be Good, playing guitar like a ringing a bell, looking like you should. If you gotta play at garden parties, I wish you a lot of luck. But if memories were all I sang, I'd rather drive a truck. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. See, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da 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 la da 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 Appreciate the request there, Jake. Before I carry on, let's check in with the comment feed, see who else is here, see what else is going on. Okay. King of the world. Glad to be off today to see you live. Well, we're glad that you can be here with us. Thank you. Hey, John. Let's see here. It says, John Wybrow, turn the lights out when you leave. I'm not familiar with that one by its title. It's something I'm going to have to look up. I'm sure I could play it. I just would have to be familiar with it. I apologize. Probably going to let you down on that one tonight. I appreciate you being here. If you can think of something else you'd like to hear, please let me know. Hey there, Jimmy Lewis. Sam Gifford. Hey, Steve, great intro. How about Genesis? That's all. That's a good tune. I haven't done that one in a spell. All right, Jimmy Lewis. How about Scandinavian Skies or Lara? We got a nylon curtain fan on our hands here. Okay. Levi Sullivan. What up, Steve? Can you do famous last words? Which doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I'd be very surprised if Billy wrote a single word of the new song. It sounds to me like mostly it was Freddie's, or excuse me, not Freddie, Charlie. I think it's Charlie's song pretty much. But yeah, I like the new song a lot. Okay. Show me something here, Steve. Okay. Hopefully I have managed to show you a few things. Cora's the cat. Hey, Steve, can you play an Elton John song of your choice when you can? I'm going to let that one be, I started out with Original Sin, which was sort of my fielder's choice for the day, and it happens to be an Elton John tune. Allison Shee is here. Second request for famous last words. Okay. We've got some people wanting to hear that one, which is the last track on River of Dreams. Okay. Thanks for being here, Allison. Good to have you with us. Hey, Steve, please forgive me for all the corny jokes in the past. It's just that I'm still upset about a nightmare I had. I dreamt I was eating a giant marshmallow, and when I woke up, my pillow was gone. I tell you what, Rob, if we didn't all love you so much, I'd ban you for jokes like that. Dan Mara's here. He says, hey, buddy, can you play Billy's new song in a style you think would have worked better than the 6/8 feel? Well, I don't think I could do it in a different feel than the 6/8, only because that is the meter that the song was in. I don't know. I actually feel like that tune, I'm not crazy about what they did with the band around it so much, at least in parts. Like toward the end, I like it quite a bit. But so there are things I would have liked to seen them do differently with the arrangement. But I thought that the piano feel and the everything were pretty darn spot on that one. I'll be happy to play the new song though. Looks like we've got a second for that, okay? Looks like Lord Farquaad might want to hear Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. Outstanding, thank you. Okay. Looks like I've got more than enough to keep getting on here with requests. So let's get back to some music. Let's do Turn the Lights Back On here. I will be less precious about trying to play it exactly, like I'll think about it, but there really isn't a way to break free of the 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. That's just how the rhythm of the meter of the verses and everything goes. I don't think there'd be a way to turn it into a 4-beat song without some substantial thought, because you're going to end up with a lot of weird empty beats. But here's Billy Joel's new song. And thanks to all of you who've helped this one get so many views so fast. I think we're at around 27,000 now. So that's been a good opening salvo on that one for me. Please open the door. Nothing is different. We've been here before. Pacing these halls, trying to talk over the silence. And pride sticks out its tongue, laughs at the portrait that we have become. Stuck in a frame, unable to change. I was wrong. I'm late, but I'm here right now. Though I used to be romantic, I forgot somehow. Time can make you blind, but I see you now. As we're laid in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? Here, stuck on a hill, outsiders inside the home that we built. The cold settles in. It's been a long winter of indifference. Maybe you love me, maybe you don't, and maybe you'll learn to, and maybe you won't. You've had enough, but I won't give up on you. I'm late, but I'm here right now, and I'm trying to find the magic that we lost somehow. Maybe I was blind, but I see you now. As we're laid in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? I'm late, but I'm here right now. Is there still time for forgiveness? Won't you tell me how? I can't read your mind, but I see you now. As we're laying in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? I'm here right now. Yes, I'm here right now, looking for forgiveness. I can see he's been laying in the darkness. He's been laying in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? Okay, let's see here. What else do we have going on? This is a fun song. This is one I remember being played on soft rock stations when I was a kid. This is Compliments of Ruth Hooker. And this was from the late 70s, but I heard it in the early 80s. By Dan Hill. Let's see if you know this one. You ask me if I love you, and I choke on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly, mislead you with a lie. And who am I to judge you for what you say or do? I'm only just beginning to see the real you. Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. Wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. Wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Romance and all its strategy leaves me battling with my pride. Through the insecurity, some tenderness survives. I'm just another rider, still trapped within my truth, a hesitant prize fighter, still trapped within my youth. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Times I'd like to break you and drive you to your knees. Times I'd like to break through and hold you endlessly. At times I understand you, and I know how hard you've tried. I've watched while love commands you, and I've watched love pass you by. At times I think we're drifters, still searching for a friend, a brother or a sister. Then the passion flares again. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Okay, famous last words. Thank you, Ruth, by the way. Love that song, beautiful. I hope I did it justice, because I've always been kind of a softie for that one. Now let me remember, one, how this goes, and two, where to play it. Sitting here Avalon, looking at the pouring rain. This is the part I got to work out really quick, or else we're going to have an ugly moment in the middle of the singing. I'm likely to fudge it a little bit, but I think I know it well enough to try and get through this. So this is for the handful of people that all raised their hand and said, yeah, let's hear Famous Last Words, which is a song I have not ever really studied much, but I have certainly heard it enough times because I am a nerd for Billy Joel's albums and I listen to all of the album cuts. And have got many, many listens in on all of them. Okay, here we go. Sitting here in Avalon, looking at the pouring rain. Summertime has come and gone. Everybody's home again. Let me see. Closing down for the season. Found the last of the souvenirs. I can still taste the wedding cake, and it's sweet after all these years. And these are the last words I have to say. That's why this took so long to write. There will be other words some other day, but that's the story of my life. There's comfort in my coffee cup, and apples in the early fall, pulling all the moorings up, gathered at the Legion Hall, swept away all the streamers after the Labor Day parade. nothing left for a dream right now, only one final serenade. And these are the last words I have to say before another age goes by. Whoa, whoa, with all those other words I have to play. But that's the story of my life. And I do not remember how this part goes at all. So let's just pretend it's something. Somewhere along there he ends up saying, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn anymore." Stack the chairs on the tabletops and the sheets on the chandeliers. Slows down, but it never stops. And it's sweet after all these years. And these are the last words I have to say. It's always hard to say goodbye. Oh, but now it's time to put this book away. Ain't that the story of my life? Yeah, these are the last words I have to say. That's why it took so long to write. There will be other words some other day. Ain't that the story of my life? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, well, now I need to listen to that song and remind myself how the bridge goes. But thank you for this little reminder, guys. I love, even though it puts me in a position where I have to make goofy mistakes in front of a live audience, I really love the spontaneity of these little gatherings. Okay, what else did we have in here? Right, Genesis. All right, so this one goes back to about 1982, maybe? 82, 83. This was always one of my favorite of Genesis's possessive, apostrophe. Anyway, one of my favorite hit singles by Genesis. Okay. I'm wrong when I thought I was right. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day, you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's looking at you and you're looking at me. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you is just putting me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all steady, taking one bite. Living with you is just putting me through it all of the time. I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. Can't breathe a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together till the end. Could leave, but I won't go. It'll be easier, I know. Can't breathe a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together till the end. Just as I thought it was going all right, found out I'm wrong when I thought it was right. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day, you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all, that's all. All righty. That's for Sam Givard. Thanks, Sam. Okay, this one's a deep cut by Elton for our friend Kurt Gibson. This came out in 1976 on the album's called Blue Moves, and it was kind of the end of the really huge Elton John 70s, just I call it like the 70s massacre, where he was just like, he was almost as big as the Beatles were in the 60s in that period in the 70s for about 3 or 4 years, and this kind of was the last album and that big run. And then he, of course, was very successful for a long time after that, but he kind of cooled off for a couple of years and then had another surge. But this was at the tail end of that really, really huge, crazy surge. And one of the songs on that record was this really beautiful thing, kind of an orchestral piece with a gorgeous piano part, and I'll do my best. It's called Tonight. Tonight, must we have to fight again? Tonight, I just wanna go to sleep. Turn out the light, but you wanna carry grudges. 9 times out of 10, I can see the storm approaching long before the rain starts falling. Tonight, does it have to be the old thing? Tonight, oh, it's late, too late to chase the rainbow that you're after. like to find a compromise, place it in your hands. My eyes are blind, my ears can't hear, and I cannot find the time tonight. Let the curtains close in silence tonight. Why not approach with less defiance? Man who'd love to see you smile, who'd love to see you smile tonight. Tonight, let the curtain close in silence. Tonight, why not approach with less defiance? The man who'd love to see you smile, the man who'd love to see you smile, the man who'd love to see you smile tonight. All right, thanks, Kurt. All right, Aiden, we're going to get your second Billy Joel in right now. I very rarely get to play this one. But this is one of the songs that really hooked me on Billy Joel. This was a top 10 from the Stormfront album in 1989, which is the first Billy Joel album I owned, that I literally burned out on cassette and had to replace it twice because of so much Walkman play. If anyone remembers what the hell a Walkman is. Here we go, 1, 2. As a knife, I feel Sometimes it feels like it will. Darling, I don't know why I go to extremes. Too high or too low, there ain't no in betweens. You can be sure when I'm gone, I won't be out there too long. Darling, I don't know why I go to extremes. Out of the darkness into the light, leaving the scene of the crime. Either I'm wrong or I'm perfectly right every time. Sometimes I lie awake night after night, coming apart at the seams, eager to please, ready to fight. Why do I go to extremes? Stand or fall, it's all or nothing at all. Darling, I don't know why I go to extremes. Too high or too low, there ain't no in betweens. No, I don't know why I go for ice cream. You can be sure when I'm gone, I won't be out there too long. Darling, I don't know why I go to extremes. I don't know why, I don't know why. Out of the dark into the lights, perfectly wrong, perfectly right. Okay. This is one I want to send out to Moritz, who I'm sure has already gone to bed for the night, and our friend Bill Hasty. Baby, I'm amazed the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Baby, I'm amazed at the way you pulled me out of time. Maybe I'm amazed at the way that I really need you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, whoa. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Woo, 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 woo. Maybe I'm a man, and I'm a lonely man in the middle of some man that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, you're the only woman who could ever help me, yeah. Help me to understand. I got all messed up, like into the energy of the moment, and I forgot how it goes. Help me to understand. Whoa, whoa. Maybe I'm amazed. Maybe I'm amazed. Yeah, maybe I'm amazed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm amazed. Amazed with you. All right. That was sloppy and my voice is shredded and all of that, but it's the best I could do on short notice. I'm going to end with one last song here. We're going to go back to the Stormfront album. And I want to send this out to a few friends of mine who got a real big blow to their morale over this last few days. Some friends of mine in Russia and from Russia when Alexei Navalny was murdered. I hope this ends up being a galvanizing force for those who want to get out from under the thumb of that asshole tyrant, Mr. Putin. Because we all have a lot more in common than we have that divides us. And thank God we've still found a way to maintain our ability to converse. Anyway, my hearts are with you guys, and this song is about how people are the same everywhere, even when their governments are not. It's called Leningrad. Another son who never had a father after Leningrad. Went off to school, learned to serve the states, follow the rules, drank his sad. Such was life in Leningrad. I was born in 49, a Cold War kid in McCarthy time. Stop him at the 38th parallel, blast those yellow reds to hell. Cold War kids were hard to kill, under their desk in an air raid drill. Haven't they heard we won the war? What do they keep on fighting for? Victor was sent to some Red Army town, served out his time, became a circus clown. The greatest happiness that he'd ever found was making Russian children glad. Children lived in Leningrad. Children lived in Levittown and hid in the shelters underground till the Soviets turned their ships around and tore those Cuban missiles down. In that bright October sun, we knew our childhood days were done. And I watched my friends go off to war. What do they keep on fighting for? So my child and I came to this place to meet him eye to eye, and face to face he made my daughter laugh. Then we embraced. We never knew the friends we had until we came to Leningrad. Much love to all my friends over there, including Victor, who that song was written for. All right, guys, I'm out of here for today. I'll be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. If you're a musician, please remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Make it count, folks. We don't know when this ride comes to an end. You don't want to have any regrets, all right? Leave it on the field. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one, okay?